The question that I'm going to answer today in this reading is, will the Republican Party ever reform to become more progressive thinking to rival the Democrats? That was the question. And I thought those word choices in that question were interesting. Reform suggests reforming. And then to compete with the Democrats, well, even the Democrats aren't progressive. There's a very, very small fraction of Democrats who are progressive. And when I say progressive, I'm thinking Bernie Sanders, AOC, and the squad. And there are new Democrats who have joined the Democratic Party, especially in the House, that are progressive. But I thought that was an interesting question. So will the Republicans, and I'm going to word it a little differently, will the Republican Party change and become more progressive? Or I should say, will it become progressive at all? So will the Republican Party change their thinking towards a more progressive thinking? Will Republicans start thinking progressively? Will the Republican Party move towards the progressive way of thinking? Republican Party. Will it become progressive in any way, shape, or form? First card in the center, Knight of Cups. Reversed. That to me suggests this is the Knight of Cups is usually very romantic, emotional, wears his heart on his sleeve. In the reverse, it means that there's no sincerity there. It's an insincere emotionality, an insincere emotions. That's what I'm getting in this center. Crossed by the Four of Swords. Look at how his brain has opened up, and there's these thought clouds. This is about, and also the moon, nighttime. This is about a rest, sleeping, taking a break from thought. Now that's their challenge. Their challenge would be to come to this centeredness, this openness in thought, this peacefulness in thought. That would be the challenge. The challenge would actually be to open up to a new way of thinking. Open up to a new way of thinking. That's the question. So, in the unconscious or subconscious, Ace of Wands. That suggests a new passion of some sort. A new passion. Being inspired by something. Interesting that she also has a castle on her head, so that suggests wealth, abundance, and an empire to me. In the past, we had the Five of Cups, sadness, loss, grieving over the past or what has been lost in the past, grieving what has been lost in the past. And this is in the past position, so grieving a loss or losses. Above it all, strength in the mind. It's reversed. So they think they're strong. They think they have fortitude. They think they are strong-minded. Let's see, near future. Three of Wands. That's actually looking to the future. Having long-range goals and foresight. It's also about expansion. So that tells me that they're going to expand whatever this idea is. Expansion of power. Wands are often about power to me. Expanding their power is in their future. I don't see a change in mindset yet, or anything that looks necessarily progressive. Yi position. The Six of Wands, it's reversed. This is the recognition. This is the victory card, but it's reversed. So actually, the Republican Party has made inroads and did get more people seated in the Congress. They actually did quite well in the election when you look beyond the presidential race. So I don't see them changing their pattern anytime soon, or becoming more progressive, because they won. They won a bunch of seats. Surrounded by the Magician in their environment. Having the ability and the skill and ability in their environment to manifest their desires. There are lots of wands here. This is all about manifesting their desires. I do not see this having anything to do with becoming more progressive. Hopes and fears, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about love. Whether that is a hope or a fear, I think depends on your perspective and where you're standing. And then the outcome, Eight of Wands, but it's reversed. Eight of Wands. So in the near future, they're looking to expand their current beliefs, I would say. They're on the road to face some synchronicity and opportunities that, because this is the reverse, I'm going to say they're going to miss. There's going to be some golden opportunities in the future that they're going to miss. And then I'm going to do 3 more cards for a long-term future. So there may be an opportunity for them to become more progressive, but they're going to miss that opportunity. Let's see. And again, it's Wands. It's power, power, power. It's all about power for them. Then we have Temperance. That's compromise. This is the far future. These next 3 cards are going to be the far future. Compromise. The Compromise card. The Two of Cups, a partnership. Interesting. Compromise and partnership. Coming together with the other side sometimes. Let's see. And then we have the Chariot Reversed. That's focus, determination, and willpower. But it is reversed. It looks like they may, so what I'm seeing in the far, far future, what I'm seeing is no, they're not going to become more progressive. And in the far, far future, they're going to be forced to compromise, and they will lose some of their direction. They will lose their way, so to speak, or they will lose this current power here that they're seeking, is what I'm getting. But I do not see them becoming more progressive. I see them just having to compromise, which tells me that in the far future here, that the Democrats are going to become more powerful. Thanks, guys.